Hey, before we start this video, we need to talk briefly about Ukraine. Millions of lives are in danger as we speak. If you want to help but don't know how, pause the video, open up a new tab, and go to ukrainewar.card.co. This is a site of vetted charities you can donate to in order to help members of the Ukraine military, civilians displaced by battles, children in need of psychological care, and keep the lights on for a free and independent press in Kiev. This video can wait. Ukraine can't. Go to ukrainewar.card.co. That's ukrainewar.card2rs.co. Link in the description. You know, I recorded the Street Fighter 6 thing last week, but I never got a chance to get a good look at the logo. I heard it's pretty generic, so let's see. Yeah, I kind of have to agree with them.
It's Jeff's Weekend Gamer Show.
Welcome to the Weekend Gamer Show. I'm Jeff. Go to this time if you want to hear more about the Street Fighter 6 logo. But for now, we begin the roundup with the reveal of Soul Hackers 2. That's right, a new Mega 10 game was announced earlier this week, and it will be coming to PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, and Series consoles, Steam, and... Wait, where's the Switch? There was more than just one big reveal this week, as PlayStation VR fans can attest. Just hours after Street Fighter 6 was revealed, Sega dropped their own bomb. Soul Hackers is getting a sequel. Not Devil Summoner Soul Hackers, not Shin Megami Tensei Soul Hackers, just Soul Hackers. You know what? Good. It's about time we started getting something more than just Persona. Shin Megami Tensei 5 was a good start, but hardly the only thing needed to counter the shadow of Persona spin-offs over the last decade. So Soul Hackers, the one-time Japan-only Sega Saturn game turned worldwide 3DS release, is getting another crack at things. But not on the Switch? Seems like such a miscue not including Nintendo's top-selling console, but apparently there were going to be issues that slowed development of the game if they also focused on the hybrid. So to the back burner it goes until they can figure it out. I mean, I guess they could have done a cloud version. Wait, I take it all back! But to add to the weirdness of it all was the inclusion of Xbox for release. There must have been money changing hands at some point because Xbox hasn't had an SMT game since Persona 4 Arena Ultimax on the 360. And before that, there was the Xbox exclusive Japan-only game Shin Megami Tensei 9, which is set between SMTs 1 and 2. The fact Xbox is getting this now probably shows how much better position they're in with the series consoles than they were with the One. Actually, now that I think about it, there was something even stranger than this game coming to Xbox. Take a look at this. There was a briefing Sega Sammy held last year where they talked about reviving older games. And in that presentation, they separated out Persona and Mega 10, since they're treated differently. But in the group of dormant IPs was Soul Hackers, another Mega 10 spinoff. They telegraphed it the entire time. Still confused why it isn't listed with Mega 10. Last week we covered the censorship of Martha is Dead, though we didn't know what was cut. Until now, that is. Martha is Dead has now released on Xbox, PS5, and Steam, so we can get a look at what was cut from the PS5 version. First things first, players can choose to censor more if they wish, which skips scenes that involve removal or cutting of skin, as well as a hanging scene. Links to places where people can get help have also been added at the beginning of the game for all versions. Actual changes to the PS5 version include removal of interactivity for cutting a womb and peeling a face, options to skip censored scenes, disclaimer text that includes clear messaging in reference to a miscarriage. Actually, that one might be good for all versions. And removing any mention of masturbation during the church chapter. Why would you remove that?
You see, masturbation, that's a sin. Oh, that's a sin.
Oh, thanks for that, Reverend. You are a real pastor, right? Bethesda has announced that their game launcher will be closing down soon. Nearly all PC games will be transferable to Steam, with the only exception so far being Wolfenstein Youngblood. Good. Next up, Battle.net. Battlefield 2042 is still in the news for all the wrong reasons. Publisher EA has said that part of the reason the game failed is because Halo came out. Okay, I'm going to stop you right there because that reason is bullshit and you know it. The reason why your game failed is because you half-assed the game. And even that's being generous because you usually make money off of half-assed games. Just look at what you do with FIFA. No. The thing is, you made a bad game and now you're mad about it. Is there anything you want to add, Ref?
Shut the... Whoa! Hot mic!
After several months of waiting, Steam Decks are finally arriving at homes of paying customers. Finally, those of us that can't afford second-hand market prices of graphics cards can finally get our hands on something to play games we could already play on our console, but now on the go. Let's see, no email yet. Okay, Countdown, I know it says Q2 of this year, but that's just an estimate. Can you tell me when my email's gonna come? No, I will not give this up! Where's my email?
Hey, they're playing the email song. Love that song. Reminds me of
You know, it's been nice not having to do an NFT part this week. I mean, I get to rest my shoulder, let it finally heal. Nature is healing my shoulder. Not again! Oh, sorry, I thought that was the NFT logo. I don't think I've seen this much vitriol for a single image since the first Sonic movie trailer. My god, that was nightmare fuel. This, however, doesn't feel as egregious. It doesn't feel like someone wasted time on something they will need a major overhaul just to get it right. This just feels lazy. Like they just reworked some generic clip art. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. How much are you paying your marketing department? Because I'm pretty sure you need to sue and arrest some people for robbery. It gets worse as well. It's not just the Adobe image, it looks like. It's also the NFT logo as well. Did some advertising firm convince a bunch of execs that hexagons were in? I don't know which is worse, coming close to the generic Adobe image, it's the NFT, obviously. It gets worse and weird because it's not just Adobe and the NFT logo, but also a Taiwanese company logo. That's right, Sunfar 3C in Taiwan has a logo that comes close to the new Street Fighter 6 logo. Now, to be fair, Sunfar has apparently changed logos recently, so there shouldn't be too much confusion there. I may need to do some polling on this to see which one's worse, the Street Fighter 6 logo reveal or the Washington football team name reveal. They're the freaking commies! I suppose if you can't stand Capcom's laziness, you can always wait for Mortal Kombat 12. Stick taps to you, sir. That was a great joke. And that's the roundup. And for the time being, this series is going on hiatus because, well, more or less, nobody's watching, so I need to change some things up. Don't worry, I got some things scripted out already. There will still be content on this channel. Will this come back? Maybe one day. The time's right. But for now, we're moving on to something else. I've got work to do. So if you've been here since episode 1, hey, thanks. There'll be some other stuff coming up soon. In the meantime, thanks for watching. We're going to close out on this. Take care.